Hey everyone, before we dive into this video, I want to share something. The purpose of this video, and all the videos going forward, is to talk about some of the many challenges we all face on a daily basis. I'm not some award-winning psychologist or genius. I'm just someone who's been keen to understand and solve these everyday struggles. After spending a lot of time researching and learning about the human brain, I've uncovered insights into why we face these challenges and how we can overcome them. My goal is simple: to share these explanations and solutions with you all in the hope that it might help at least one person out in the world. If this channel achieves that, helps at least one person, then the mission I've set out on is accomplished. So, let's get on with today's video. Today I want to talk about one of such everyday challenges we all seem to face: nervousness and anxiety during public speaking. You know the situation. You're in a meeting or about to give a presentation. You've prepared, you know your material, but then suddenly, bam. Your heart's racing, palms are sweaty, knees are weak, and it's not even a rap battle. It's just your nerves doing their thing, right? Every single time I'm sitting there like, why, brain, why? We're on the same team, aren't we? I mean, I'm not up there taming lions or fighting dragons, I'm just talking. And yet, it feels like I'm about to go to war. Now here's the funny part. This whole nervous thing, it's not your fault. Apparently, it's built in, like the latest smartphone feature you didn't ask for but can't get rid of. Turns out our brains are hardwired to freak out a little. It's called the fight or flight mode. Back in the day, that fight or flight meant, running from saber-toothed tigers. But today, our tiger might just be a room full of people looking at us, expecting us to be impressive. Great, right? Picture it. You're a caveman, just out there picking berries, minding your own business, when, wham, you spot a tiger. Your brain goes, run, so you do. And that exact same response? That's what our brain thinks it's doing today when we're up there with a slideshow and a laser pointer. But brain, listen up. There's no tiger here? So what do we do about this brain glitch, huh? Here's what I've learned. The more you try to tell yourself to calm down, the more your brain says, oh, you're nervous? Let me make that even stronger. You know, like when you tell yourself not to think about a pink elephant, and then that's all you can think about. Yep, now you've got that random pink elephant wandering around in your head, just taking up space, getting in the way of everything else. Because the more we focus on getting rid of the nerves, the more power we give them. Weird, right? Our own minds, working against us. All right, so here's the trick I figured out. Stop fighting it. I know, it sounds ridiculous, but bear with me. What if, instead of going all-out war on our nerves, we just say, hey nerves, welcome to the party. There's a chair right there, make yourself comfy. See, when we acknowledge it, we stop feeding it, and suddenly it's just there, like background noise. Now let's talk about the pep talk. I'm not saying you need to go Rocky Balboa here, but a little self-encouragement goes a long way. Every morning I tell myself, hey, you've done hard things before. You've dealt with awkward situations, terrible dates, you've survived middle school. That's the kind of self-affirmation we're talking about here, the simple stuff. And sometimes it's as easy as a little reminder, like having "you got this" written on a sticky note or on a coffee mug. Those tiny things can be way more powerful than we give them credit for. It's like a little boost every time you see it, a bit of encouragement from, well, yourself. Then, when it's go time, just take a breath. Not a shallow one, but one of those big ones, the ones that remind you you're alive. I'll literally take a second before stepping into the room and tell myself, all right, let's do this. It's just talking. It's just people, and I've done it a million times. Remind yourself that it's not a life or death scenario. It's just a conversation. Now, if you're like me and appreciate a little extra encouragement, keep those sticky notes handy. Leave them in your workspace or even on your bathroom mirror. Seeing you got this when you're brushing your teeth? Weirdly empowering. It's like setting yourself up for success without even realizing it. So, that's my playbook on handling nerves. Give it a try, and who knows? Maybe next time you're up there, instead of feeling like you're facing a tiger, you'll feel more like, yeah, I got this. If this hit home, hit that like button, subscribe if you want more pep talks and random musings, and hey, share how you handle nerves in the comments. We're all in this together. Until next time, go easy on yourself. You're doing just fine.